just your reaction, your initial reaction on the win today?
You know, we talked to our young ladies about having a defensive mindset and a disciplined mindset. You know, the thing we wanted to be able to take care of was getting 60 points because they've been holding us under 60 every time they won. We wanted to shoot 40% from the field because they've been holding us to at least 30, 31, 32%. And we wanted to get, again, turn them over like we normally do. The bonus was the three ball. And that was the bonus. It was like they can't account for it. Again, when we start going and be able to make them, we're going to be who we are, but we have to push and transition and take some uncontested. Because again, I told you about all those contested mid-range shots. We wanted to stay away from that. Again, take some threes and get to the rim. And when Laila Blair got on fire, we wanted to be able to ride her. That's why she just played the 40 minutes. We talked about taking her out sometimes, but again, she was in such a rhythm that we were like, nah, we're not going to take her out, and she's going to keep going. But so proud of each and every person. Tiara Young coming there, giving us a great lift. Bria Patterson staying positive, working her butt off, some big threes too. Britney Onyeje, you know, we got to defend Taneki. You know, and Britney's all over the place. Even on that last play, she played hard to the end and tried to take the charge, and that's who we are. That's why I wasn't upset with that. You know, but I'm super proud of each and every person. They stayed positive throughout. They trusted, protected, and empowered their teammates like crazy, and that's why we came away with the win.
Talking about setting your defense, playing down low to stop 32.
Yeah.
I won't butcher her name, but she could get on the post and just go to work.
Man, Dulce is a handful. We tried to trap her, and other teammates rotated, and she knew where to pass the ball at. We tried to box her out on the first shot. She got around us, threw us around, and got offensive rebounds and putbacks and all that. You know, again, I think you can only game plan for a great player so much. And she's a great player, especially in this league, you know, with her size, athleticism, and her aggressiveness, that she's going to be able to, you know, she had 19 rebounds. You know, I think, I can't remember how many she had offensively, but she's a handful, and we tried to do everything we could with her. Need Tatiana to be on the floor a little longer, but I'm proud of Logan and Ava for coming in and giving us what they need to give us.
What are your emotions after this win? You snapped the winning streak, you know, you got a big road win, beat top 25 team. What are your emotions?
Right now, I'm just speechless. You know, I'm so proud of our team. You know, they worked so hard. And, you know, the one thing they do, regardless if I'm up, I'm down, whatever it is, they come in every single day locked in to be able to do it and what we ask them to do as a staff. You know, some days they don't want to come in and press and run and jump, and they do it. Some days they don't want to come in and work 1,500 ball screen drills, but they do it. Some days they don't want to come in and we're going to shoot for half the practice till their arms get tired. They don't want to do it, but they commit to doing it each and every time. Because again, that pride across their chest with that Houston thing is bigger than anything else. And that's the thing that's really, really riding with this team right now. Because again, at the end of the day, we know we didn't have the greatest non-conference, but we know what we're capable of. And right now, everything is one game at a time. We're trusting the process, geared towards March 9th when we play that championship game. And that's where we are right now, trusting the process.
Now, Laila had a great first half, 22 points in the first half. Was it a game plan initially to play her the whole 40 minutes?
No, not at all. But once she got in such a good rhythm, Ty and Monster asked me to get her out in the second quarter several times. But I was like, I'm not. She's just in a rhythm right now. The thing we wanted to do with Laila was let her stay in middle ball screen stuff to be able to shoot the basketball. And I just told her, just shoot it. I don't care. You would get up 10,000 shots in a week. Shoot it. I take my chances with that right now. Again, the other thing is when they start to do like Dulce did in the second quarter, put two on you and stay with you a little bit, get out your hands, trust your teammate. Now Bria's making the three. Now Britney's making the three. So again, that's the thing that she did down the stretch, and she's getting so much smarter at understanding ball screens and how to navigate the basketball.
Best shooting percentage in conference play this year?
That's a Fletcher question.
I don't have my notes right now, but I can let you know.
I know it's the best one against them. I can tell you that. That's the most points that we scored. We scored 67 the last time. What we have today?
71.
71. That's the most scores we scored against them since I've been here. Yeah.
Are you getting a sense that the team is getting better?
Oh yeah. You know, the whole time when we got back from Christmas, we talked about we wanted to be the best team in conference in February. I've always been taught teams get better or worse in February. Teams are either finding out who they are in February or who they're not in February. we're finding out who we are, who we can be, and we're getting better each and every day. And that's the thing that Coach Vaughn is on me, and he put the numbers up all the time. Every single practice, where we do the shooting, we're getting better, we're getting better. Ball screen starting to understand a little bit more, we're getting better, getting better, getting better. And again, the other part of it that goes where we can't even have an opportunity to even measure it is the mental health and how Ty and Monster keep them where they need to be. Because sometimes I'm all over them. But Time Monster does a great job of keeping them where they need to be. Half of the timeouts, they're coaching their position players to be able to get them there. And the only thing I have to do is give them instruction. And I just can't say enough about that. And then you're talking about Kaylee, because the way we play, she has to be able to have them on the floor. You know, so again, now you're talking about that training part of it. Like before we got on the road, she was like everybody in the cold tub, and they were like, hey, you know. But again, she sees it, she understands that, she knows what needs to be done, and again, so hats off to everybody for being all in.
Coach.
Thanks, Coach.